So there I was, just handsome as all get out, just minding my own business, walking down the hallway, and I come across by the office, and I seen this girl. I said, well, who's that? I can't tell who that is. So I kind of squinted my eyes. I said, who's that? And she turned around and she squinted her eyes at me, and then we both locked eyes. And all right, I cannot wait to try these. Look at these. These look awesome. This is the first time I've ever made these. These are peanut butter cookies. Peanut butter cookies with Rolo and Reese's in them. I am excited to try these. Boy, these look good. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Me and Margot we're sitting around the farm today getting some work done. I just want to say thank you, a quick thank you to each and every single one of you guys who took the time to stop in and check out our video. And thank you so much to all the new subscribers. In the last couple of days, we've gotten over 1,000 new subscribers. So thank you so much to each and every single one of you guys. And I just hope you enjoy our content. Today, we're going to be talking here in a little bit about my reaction to when I saw my ex-girlfriend show up at my work. All right, as far as fixing things go today, it ain't going to take much. Got a staple gun here. We'll use the staple up the chicken coop. This guy never lets me get a word in, I tell you what. This guy ain't gonna let me get a word in. I've tried this part of the video about 4 or 5 times. Today, to fix the chicken coop, all we're gonna need is our staple gun, and to fix the fence, some clips and some wire. So let's get to it and let's get these pins looking good. Cue that cowboy music. Getting a rare view of our friend Charlotte here. She has found herself a fly. And look at her go. Charlotte has gotten herself a fly. And let's see what she does with it. And that's what spiders do with flies. They eat them. That's cool. You keep doing your thing, buddy. All right, and as far as today's work go, we gotta fix this here. As you can see, we need to staple this back to the wood, and that's been there for about 6 months, and it's done real good. So I'm gonna staple that back, and I ain't that worried about it. Now, as far as the pig pen goes, as you can see, they like to push up against the fence in all these places and stuff. I kind of just looked around and I noticed that they broke the wires I put up over here. So we're gonna get in there today and we're gonna replace the wires I used to hold it up that fence there and just kind of reinforce it. These guys here have they've been doing really good in their pen, and I'm proud of their pen. It's doing good, but it needs a little touch up, a little TLC, as you can imagine, after these guys have been pushing on everything and, you know, just minding their own business. So we'll fix their pen today, and I'll release it pretty soon. But I'm having a pig roast in about, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or so. I'm roasting that pig whole on my outdoor smoker. I'll have some friends and family over and stuff, and we'll record the whole process and show you guys. It should be a real good time. I can't wait. Now, this is one thing I will say that I have found so interesting about this pig pen area that I have for these pigs is I have found several... Quit! Hey, quit! He's eating my tripod. Quit! Quit! Trying to eat the old tripod on me here. Yeah, no. Okay, that was my fault. Shouldn't have brought the tripod in here. That was easy pickings for the pigs. What I was going to say, though, is one of the things I found so interesting about this pig pen is the stuff I have found that was already here, apparently. This is an old fishing reel, you know, and it was just, I found it just laying on the ground out here. The pigs had dug it up. And that's just, quit, he's trying to eat my foot. And that's just one of the cool, weird things I found here in the pig pen. All right, now I decided, since I got me a cowboy hat, it's time I try to break it in and ride one of these pigs. Well, I thought since I got a cowboy hat, I could ride a pig, and turns out these pigs don't want to be ridden, so what are you gonna do? I thought it'd be fun to give it a try. I'll tell you what, I'm very dirty now. I gotta go hop in the shower, clean my clothes and stuff. But one of these days, we're gonna get us a horse out here, and I'll be able to ride a horse. That should do it for the pig pen. We got it fixed up, nice and secure. Got a fishing reel out of here, which is good. Now they won't eat any fishing string. And yeah, the pigs are doing good. They're getting big. Can't wait to roast one of them and put one in the freezer. So there I was, just handsome as all get out, just minding my own business, walking down the hallway. And I come across by the office, and I seen this girl. I said, well, who's that? I can't tell who that is. So I kind of squinted my eyes. I said, who's that? And she turned around and squinted her eyes at me. And then we both locked eyes. And then I realized it was my ex-girlfriend. And I was like, oh, goodness gracious. And then we both couldn't tell who each other were because we were so far apart in the office that we were both like kind of doing this number here, just the, who's that number, you know? When I finally realized who she was, I was embarrassed. I said, oh, hey. And I just kept walking. It's kind of funny. That's the first time I'd seen my ex-girlfriend in like 2 months. She's actually a really nice girl. We just didn't work out, but we work for the same company, but in different locations. So I don't ever see her at my job, ever. And so when I walked through the office and I ran into her, I didn't really run into her. I just seen her across the way, and I was like, hey, who's that? And I was like, oh, well, hey. It was almost awkward, but it wasn't, you know. I mean, I got no hard feelings against her, but I was just surprised to see her. And I think what the funniest thing was is when me and her both looked at each other, we both looked dumb when we looked at each other. Because we can't see very good across the office, we were both like, who's that? And then when we realized we both were in that whole, hey, all right, casual, keep it casual, keep it cool. Don't let anyone else know around the office what's going on here. So it kind of threw me off, and then, you know, of course, after that, I'm like, what do? Do you go say hi? Do you go talk to them? Do you text them later and say, hey, it was nice to see you. What are you doing? My friend at work, she goes, do not text her. Do not send her the first message at least. She goes, if you're gonna talk to her, don't you dare text her. You'll look desperate and cheap. I was like, what? Oh my goodness. I said, okay, I won't. And sure enough, that was some pretty good advice. It wasn't but 2 days later, the ex-girlfriend sent me a message, and she said, hey, this, that, and the other, da-da-da. And I thought back to what my friend had said, like, don't text her, don't be the first one. Sure enough, she was right. Eventually, she'd message me. But anyway, the ex-girlfriend's doing good. Her and her family are doing real good. She actually just messaged me to ask me if I had seen any of her stuff still here. I told her I'd keep an eye out. But anyway, that's what happened with the ex-girlfriend showing up at my office. I just looked ridiculous. I couldn't recognize who she was, and when I did, I got a little shy and embarrassed. You know, I was like, "Oh, hey, all right, well, I better go." So it's kind of funny to run into your ex in public. I don't know if you guys have any good stories about running into your ex in public or at work. That's one good reason why you should probably not date people you work with, because if it doesn't work out, then you got to still share the same workspace, and you know that things could get weird there like that. So someone always told me you shouldn't, you know what, where you eat, and I think that's good advice. You should probably stay out of the office when it comes to dating. Now, with my ex-girlfriend, I made an exception because even though we worked for the same company, we worked at different locations, so we wouldn't see each other all the time. But sometimes, you know, you'll run into each other, and that's okay. Luckily, things between me and her ended nicely, and it wasn't weird to see her at the office, and that was nice, you know. So, guys, always remember, if you're in a relationship, you're ending one, try to end it on a good note. You never know when you might run into them again, or you know, your reputation's on the line as it is. When you guys split ways, they're going to say stuff about you, whether it's good or bad. And I just like to think that when, you know, maybe my ex-girlfriend talks about me, maybe she has nothing but nice things to say. At least that's what I hope. And I've got nothing but nice things to say about her. And so I call that a win in my book. But I'll tell you what, now that I got this cowboy hat, I feel like, you know, it's only going to be a matter of time before I find me a cowgirl. And we get us a bigger ranch. And man, I'll tell you what, I'll get me some more hats. I can't wait. I'm excited. And maybe one day, how cool would it be if I ended up with a horse? I tell you what, after watching 3 seasons of Yellowstone, I'm about to start me a nice big ranch. If you guys have never seen the show Yellowstone, you got to go check it out. It's awesome. And like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching. All of you guys who have recently watched our videos and subscribed, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy our content. I'm going to try to bring you guys a lot more cooking videos, farming videos, animal videos, you know, just whatever. I'm going to try to keep bringing you guys content. I hope you guys stay following along. I hope you guys like this cowboy hat. Leave me a comment about your first cowboy hat you ever got. This is the first one I ever got. And I tell you what, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of it. It was hard for me to find the right size cowboy hat. I got a big old noggin, I'll tell you what. And this is actually this is a 7.5. This is a 7.5 size cowboy hat. And it's kind of a cheap one. I think I give 40 bucks for it at the feed store. But I tell you what, it feels good, it looks good, and I like it. Maybe one day when we get some more money together, I'll get me a nice hat, a more expensive hat. But in the meantime, I think this is going to do just fine for doing chores and tipping my hat to the ladies. So, guys, like I said, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.